Hey, what's up? This is a quick video about senses and sensitivity, and really, like, it's crazy how sensitivity has the rap that it has, because you would think that it'd be praised. It's really wild. Like, it should be cherished more than anything, because if you listen to your senses, it's all communication between the energy body, the human vehicle, and the consciousness, the awareness. So if you get a sensation in the energy body, in the vessel, and you don't acknowledge it or disregard it, whatever, or go, just be completely contrarian to it, that can have you in terrible situations if you don't listen to your senses. And that's really all I wanted to say in this video. That sensitivity should be cherished. If you can feel a situation out and you don't need words or any of these other things, these mediums, and you can just feel it, like, I don't know, I feel like that's a gift that I've definitely been given, is just being able to feel really well. I can feel when you just come into a room or come into a city, you're like, this isn't for me, or this is for me. And that's what I mean by, like, sensitivity. You need to know your senses, know yourself, and not attach. People it's crazy. They get afraid of certain things because they've attached things to certain sensations. They get butterflies and they call it love or whatever. When it's really the physical body gearing up for, sex in most cases. So, like, when people have things misconstrued as far as certain sensations and what they mean, like, people think hunger, they attach hunger to the feeling of the body detoxing. There's a growling and the body's detoxing and getting rid of toxicities and all that, and then they say, oh, I'm hungry now. And then since you've attached that, it's learned behavior, and then you've made that reality the truth. And when it comes to senses, if you know yourself and your body, and you know when a certain sense comes upon you, no one can tell you anything anyway. And there will be so many distractions and other people trying to manipulate your thoughts and get inside your head or the vessel, however you want to say, get under your skin, parasitically, whatever, so they can try to sway your senses and mask things, like, smoke and mirrors. I'm the Windex and the napkin. So, like, fear, when it comes to fear causes hesitation, and hesitation can make your worst fears come true. So why are people ever afraid anyway? That's the original question that should be asked. Like, what's your biggest fear? It should be fear itself. You should never be afraid, because you can't die. You would just transition into something else. So if you do have to sacrifice this body, this vehicle, and teach everything and everyone around you, whatever the circumstance is, if you have to die and be a martyr, then the others will learn that lesson. It will be embedded in anything or everything around it. So when it comes to fear, I don't know why people ever engage in it, because a coward dies 1,000 deaths. If you get into a moment where it's your destiny, you've picked enough paths, and now it's like you're going to be a martyr or whatever, you go and you go and do that. If the senses tell you that, and that's what because you're in contact with yourself, and this is what's supposed to be done. No fear is supposed to be here, because if you don't, and you let that opportunity or whatever go by, and then you see your brothers and sisters suffering from the fact that you didn't sacrifice yourself, then you will die every day. A coward dies 1,000 deaths. You will die every day, instead of dying just one day. And if you do die for the laws of the universe and a just cause, the universe will take care of you. You will come. They'll definitely aid in your coming back. When you reincarnate, you'll be in a better circumstance than you were because of what you did. And that's really where they got us. A lot of people shook, is because they got everybody afraid of death. They got everybody ignorant of it, because ignorance breeds the fear. So that's really what it comes down to: ignorance of self, ignorance of the body, everything. People don't know the body that they're in. so that when certain sensations come across, they have no idea like what that is and how to respond. And then if they do, sometimes then they let the emotions get the best of them, and they don't really, it's kind of like a chess game. Art depicts life. All these games, they depict a lot of certain things in life. So it's kind of like a chess game with certain things in life. Like you don't want to, or a card game. You don't want to show your hand. So you got to be able to use your senses to walk this path of life. Sometimes it's not going to be anyone to tell you what to do or how to live. And that's what I never want dominion over anyone. I'm not trying to be a guru or anything like that. I just feel like the videos might help some people, and from the messages I get, it helps a lot of people, and I appreciate the love. I appreciate the hate too, man. All the energy, I appreciate it. So it's whatever, I mean. You won't have me in that state, man. You just won't. So either way, I love you. It doesn't matter, like, cause I'm not trying to. I don't seek anything bad for anybody, because we all really one. As corny as that sounds, we all really one. So I'm not seeking reciprocity. If I do good for you, I'm doing good for myself. It's the same. There's no reciprocity need to be sought there, because the universe will take care of you if you live by ma'at. You live by the laws of this universe, and the conscience. It lives with you. It will eat at you if you don't live by it, or be totally absent. Then you're absent of God or yourself, and the contact needs to be rebuilt with the self. So then you will know, because the self is all knowing, and it can handle any circumstance. So when the self gets a message sensation from the vessel, you might want to listen to it. Either way, so sensitivity should be cherished.